Welcome back. I'm Freedom Fluffy, and I know it's been a long time, guys. I could come up with a crap ton of excuses, but to be honest, I don't really have a legit reason, which is kind of disappointing for everyone. Anyway, we're basically starting off where we left off last time, except there's been a lot of patches, which I bet you're all aware of. Japanese carriers got super nerfed. So they're not the type that I'm used to playing anymore. Uh, that said, I still use my fighter squadron because now I'm forced to. But yeah, now I have more bombers and less torpedoes, and they're not as hardy as they used to be. Uh, I've noticed a lot of changes, stuff that wasn't even in the patch notes. Like these things, the ship itself doesn't move as fast. It is still fast, faster than its American counterpart, but it's not as maneuverable. I can't really reliably dodge torpedo attacks on my aircraft carrier. That said, I can see why they did it. Uh, the stat-wise, most people were winning. If you had a Japanese carrier on your side, you'd win most of the time. Not 100%, but well over. Let's be kind. It was well over a high of 60%. So it really increased your odds winning if you had one of these on your team. And I don't mean just this tier, because to be honest, this tier is actually kind of brutal. They also changed the lineup. So if I'm in my tier 6 aircraft carrier, there will be a tier 6 aircraft carrier in the other team, whether it's American or Japanese. That's still random. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't played much since I last left. So we're going to just jump right back into it and see how it goes. There is a few things I think I wanted to go over in the modules. And yeah, I really wanted to emphasize on the module layout. Because this is the one that I messed up researching, and I did a lot of off-camera grinding to get to, which actually now is completely useless for my tactics. But since I do have it unlocked, I do use it a lot for a co-op. If I just want a chill game and don't really want to have like the raging people, because it still is PvP. If I don't want the raging people and I play co-op, I usually load out my fighter squadrons to defend my fleet, because they're really good at that, defending against themselves. Like one fighter squadron will take out one torpedo bomber squadron by itself without question, as it should be. Because I don't line myself up with American aircraft carriers, because it's not how co-op works. So that's very handy when I want a chill game. I just switch over just casually, because it costs me nothing to switch back and forth, since I already have it unlocked. And look at all those fighters. Oh god. That said, I do not recommend this for multiplayer. Highly do not. Because all four of... Okay, sorry, not four. 3 of these squadrons, four, right? Cannot still take out one American aircraft carrier fighter squadron. Which I think is not fair, considering that their squadrons are larger as is. They have 6, we have 4. But if I put 3 squadrons on them, you'd think I'd win. No. The Americans run out of ammunition, and my guy comes back screaming with only maybe 2 aircraft out of all of them. That's a huge loss for me. It's just not worth bringing that to random. And then you might be thinking to yourself, maybe they're not meant for that. They're meant for defense. To defend against torpedo bombers and bombers. Well, no. Because again, if you're against an American with groups of 6, you still can't do enough to, well, diminish them. You might take out 1, maybe 2, but before they take out their bombs, then you might be able to take out an extra one if you're lucky, if their fighters don't intercept you as well, because they will. Yeah, and then you'll lose that entire squadron of fighters. And then you're like, well, maybe they're there to make their spread, So when a dive bomber or torpedo bombers are on their attack runs and they're under attack by fighters, their spread goes retardedly large, giving the ship that they're attacking a much better chance. Still, I don't think that's worth it. If I could do more damage to the enemy, so yeah, if I have the more numbers than my enemy, well, I wouldn't say numbers, I would say more flexibility, because my squadrons are smaller, but considering that they are smaller, I can do different angles, like what I've been trying to do in my previous videos, is trying to do a scissor scenario. So I'm going to try to keep up with that tactic, now that I don't actually have the same amount of fighters. Like, I'm still upgraded and stuff, so that's nice. But it looks like the Ryujo is going to be kind of a longer series than I expected, just for content, because look at the required for the next tier. And this is a nice freaking aircraft carrier. But yeah, I'm pretty far. I'm only at 9,000 after upgrading again, because for some reason I got nerfed and I got this one removed, and I still had this one locked, so I had to redo this one. That's fine. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having this thing. This is more realistic to me, because especially when these planes get upgraded, oh, it's gonna be great. But, and it's also a nicer looking aircraft carrier. Just when you think aircraft carrier, that's kind of what you think. You think like more like the Independence and stuff. When you think aircraft carrier with the conning tower on the side and all the AA guns, and that's just what you think, right? Unlike my current, it's not quite. It looks like it was converted, and I think it was. I could probably check the history on that, but we'll have to see. Enough of me gabbing. Let's just jump into a battle. All right, here we go. A little bit of a leg spike there. Shoot, not really good with this map, so we're gonna send the aircraft carrier into the center.
Autopilot mode enabled.
At full speed, because that's how I roll. We're gonna send those guys there. We're gonna send these guys on that, and bombers on this guy. I'm spreading them out on purpose. I should alternate them, but I'm not. I kind of want to get my aircraft carrier like right in the middle. This could be my death or my salvation. I'm not sure yet, because if I got a torpedo bomber, they'll just come to the other side. I have nowhere to turn. The good news about being in the center, though, is I'm surrounded by allies, more or less. Yeah, I've noticed also since I've loaded up the game that aircraft carriers have their fighters and anything that's patrolling has a very wide berth around. Instead of their tighter circle of patrolling. I'm not sure if there's a way to change that, because like a fighter squadron, I'd want relatively close to intercept closer. Because if he's on this side, way over here, and torpedo bombers come this way, he's fucked. Because I won't get there in time. They're not fast enough. Just flat out not fast enough. Anyway, it looks like we should attack. So we're gonna send some bombers this way. I still do automatic. Oh, I should do it from behind. And 6 should also do it from behind. Because if you do it from the front for some reason, auto,
Group 6 taking fire.
they just get wrecked.
Waypoint reached. Group 5 approaching target. Group 6 engaging.
Why are they attacking that way?
Group 5 returning to ship. Group 6 returning.
Shit, I descended my distractions.
Destroyed.
Group 3, we're under attack. Group 4, taking fire.
Also, the layout that I've noticed is also still screwed up. So, it's a lot different. Like, it's a much longer attack run.
Waypoint reached.
Group 4, returning. Group 4, leading in.
I wanted to move that closer, but alright.
Group 2, destroyed.
Well, he's turning back, so actually that kind of worked out.
Group 3, standing by.
And
for
Group 2 is
instructions.
fucked.
Group 3, returning to ship. Group 2, ready.
Launch those guys quickly. Launch my bomber squadron right after. We're gonna turn and burn these guys as quickly as possible.
Group 6 ready.
Oh, I'm sorry. Kind of got distracted there. I took a little sip of my tea.
Group 5 maintaining present course.
Alright. And I've been detected by aircraft, so it's time to move.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I'm not going to be moving very fast, and I don't...
Group 5 we're under attack.
I'm going to intercept that, and we're going to go this way. I do it at a slight angle, just in case they turn, but it looks like he's going to turn inward, so I should probably do it that way. Nope.
Group 5 taking fire.
Group 6. Group 2. Oh, looks like his fighters are still out. I do have the perk for better fighters, and it's 4 on 4. My guys should win.
Group 6 airborne. Group 5 returning to ship.
I just gotta get all these guys out in the open here. My aircraft carrier needs to turn around.
Waypoint reached.
Full fucking speed.
Destination reached.
Maintaining present course.
Group 6 standing.
How is he still winning?
Waypoint reached. Group 6 we're under attack.
Group 3, leading instructions.
Group 6 engaging.
I think he's out of ammunition.
Destroyed. Group 2, standing by for instructions. Torpedoes, direct front.
Group 6 returning.
That's not good.
Ready for takeoff.
Group 4, standing by for instructions.
Manual.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Torpedoes to starboard. Group 4, leading instructions.
Hard turn, bitches!
Mode
Oh, shit.
Autopilot mode disabled.
The ship is on fire. Destroyed.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Group 3, taking fire. Group 2, ready for takeoff.
I think I'm going down. I am way out of practice.
Autopilot mode disabled.
Shit.
Maintaining present course.
Group 3, we're under attack.
Set all these guys on auto targeting. You have to. Just before you die, and you have aircraft that haven't dropped their loads yet, make sure they drop their load.
About to win.
That almost sounds dirty, doesn't it? Basically just do auto. Just click them, let it go, hope that they do their best, because you just have no chance. And you might as well put some sort of weapon in the ground at the time. So, I suck. I did alright. I definitely could have done better. If I was actually paying attention to the map, I should have actually turned around much sooner. But, you know,
Is about to win.
A little rusty. I'll get better. Alright, let's look at the post-game stats for this game and see how it went. Alright, so we kind of all expected that to be a loss, but it's my first time back in a while. That's my excuse, and I'm gonna roll with it. My next video, I will show you some epic gameplay. I already have it lined up, so yeah, I hope you guys are gonna like it. Anyway, let's see how awesome or badly I did, considering I wasn't paying attention to that damn mini-map. Let's go right to the detail reports. Yeah, look at the damage I didn't do. Holy crap. I only did 2,300, no, 2,200 points of damage. 22,000. Sorry, but it's been so long since I've read this. Wow. Just wow. I need to get back in the swing of things. Not bad on the team list. Not great, but not bad. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though it is my downfall to my comeback. So, it will get better, I promise. I'll see you guys again in the next video.